I'm aware that I'm not really looking at you right now, and, well, quite honestly, I don't plan on recording here. Because I don't generally record on my way to work. You know, I'm in the car, I'm driving. I can't really look at the screen, not unless like I got one of those weird glasses. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. All I know is that it is Wednesday, the 1st of December, and this year I have chosen not to participate in Vlogmas. I know, big news, who cares? Well, me really. But the reason that I didn't do Vlogmas, and the reason that I'm currently recording in my car on the way to work, is just lack of time, really. So, this week I've got overtime, hence going into work now. When I got this job, 3 days seemed like an okay thing to do because I was going to write on the side, and you know, that worked well for a few years, making a bit of extra money. And now I need to do overtime. Fantastic, great stuff. People can see me talking. Oh well, we can watch this video later, see if the car appears. Please don't anybody clone number plates. Now we're just sat waiting to be flashed. Which is, honestly, how I spend most of my mornings on the way to work. Come on, be kind. I don't think I've ever wanted to call someone a bastard more. Don't try and pull in front of me. I need to go to work as well. You barstool. So yes, tiny, mild bit of road rage at somebody who decided to turn right into the road that I was turning left onto. So, yeah, so overtime today, and then this evening we have Poems and Pints at the Button Warehouse. And a smarter person, had they really been willing to do Vlogmas, might have put time aside. I did consider using that week I had off a fortnight ago to prepare some Vlogmas videos. But I wrote down all the ideas I could think of, and all the ideas I could think of did not amount to a month's work. Ugh. See, some people are nice. Maybe it's because we're both in Toyotas. He thanked me. I like being thanked. There's too much traffic really to record in the morning. Anyway, not really prepared enough to do Vlogmas this year. However, I plan on doing a weekly vlog anyway. I always do a vlog throughout December anyway, and that's usually my Sunday video. Today was going to be a Woolgathering video because I thought, you know, Woolgathering Wednesday, fantastic idea. Not happening. Not happening. Quite honestly, I want to take my time in December trying to prepare for a festive season, even though I am not religious and I have purloined a Christian festival. I mean, technically they stole it off the pagans, so I'm not too fussed. Basically, I want to spend my December being as fun and frivolous as I can without having to worry about making videos. Therefore, you will get a vlog. But I also know that on a Wednesday, one of our volunteers always gets in early. He does this because he thinks if he gets in early, he can leave early. I have no problem with that. But I always tended to record in the car outside work. That is Eureka Yankees. They have a very nice Christmas window, and the only time I like getting stuck in traffic is during December, so that I can actually get a proper look at that Christmas window. My mother keeps saying she'll drive me down so I can have a proper look. I mean, I could drive myself down, I just don't know where you park, you know, because I'm currently on a dual carriageway. Don't worry, I will try and edit this some way. This is for future Charlie. We're not worrying future Charlie. So I had to record in my car, and this was the only time I could think of, because today I had to set off for work. My father was up at 10 to 7 hoovering. My mother was up before him. I didn't know he got a doctor's appointment, but whatever. I mean, I didn't really want a vacuum to be my flaming alarm clock. I didn't want an alarm clock. If I'd wanted an alarm clock, I could have gone out and got one, but I can't stand the sound they make. Oh my Christ! Nearly got killed by someone in a Nissan Micra. Yeah, no, I don't have an alarm clock because I don't like the sound of alarm clocks. Therefore, I don't intend to get an alarm clock. Because I used to spend the night, when there was an alarm, just saw building work, concerned about the alarm going off because I couldn't stand the sound, so I didn't want to be disturbed by the sound, so I wouldn't sleep. So we're off to a great start. It is currently 8:15 and we're about to get stuck in some temporary traffic lights that I've recently discovered are allowed to remain in practice until the 22nd of June next year. These are difficult temporary traffic lights to get through, but because I know about them now and I get stuck in them for a while, there is an alternative route you can take. I don't take the alternative route. I hope you can hear all this. This car's pretty loud. I don't take the alternative route because it's just as broad as long around country roads, black ice, children. They don't go well together. So, get to work. I'm in work till 5, then I've got to get home, same sort of rigmarole again, and then we're at Poems and Pints for 7. Luckily, I made some soup yesterday, only leek and potato. But because I've made this leek and potato soup, tea's sorted, isn't it? Anyway, because I'm going to get stuck in this traffic, sorry, I ramble a lot. Because really, train of thought disappears whilst driving. Christ, it's taking me 10 minutes to get here. This isn't usually 10 minutes. If I was doing this on a Saturday, it wouldn't have taken so long. Not because I was of speeding or anything, just because fewer cars. I made myself a gingerbread latte. Well, I haven't. I made myself coffee and put gingerbread syrup in it. But when you live on a council estate, you'll use any sort of posh terms to make yourself feel better about your life. I did see a house yesterday that I could afford to rent, I think. And it looks rather nice. And then I got to the end of it, sorry, no pets allowed. And I'm sorry, I'm taking that little dog wherever I go. It's one of the reasons I was actually looking at a canal boat earlier this year. I thought, I've saved enough money now. I've actually saved enough money that if people were being kind, it would make an alright deposit on an house. But no bugger will give me a mortgage. Apparently 3 days a week isn't enough. And I think, excuse me, sir, I don't care, like, I don't have many needs. It's stick me in a cave and give me Wi-Fi, I'll be alright. But they just stamped rejected on the papers. I said, you're stamping that on my heart. Not a direct quote, but I'm not very good at remembering quotes from dinner ladies at this time of morning. Oh God. Oh, I've never had that syrup before. Oh, I've miscalculated. We can be seen. Yes, I have miscalculated. I've used too much gingerbread syrup. It doesn't taste like gingerbread, it just tastes like straight up ginger. I like ginger as much as the next person, but I don't think I like it that much. Now we could be in the traffic for anywhere from 5 minutes to 20 minutes. And usually I'd have my music on, or I'd have my headphones in, and it wouldn't matter because I'd be getting through an audio book. But I've lost the wire for my headphones and I can't find it. So I've got to ask the person who does our electrics at work whether he has anything that I could use to charge a pair of wireless headphones. I know, fantastic. You really love that update. Oh, we're moving and I don't feel so awkward about talking again. Oh, we've not moved far. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is endless. Anyway, I got up this morning, my mother was watching a film called Battle of the Bulbs. Stars Marv from Home Alone. And it is a rip-off of Deck the Halls with Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito. I don't like that film, and I didn't particularly care for this film. Because it's just a different way of flaunting masculinity, and if you know me, if you know out about me, it's just, oh. I think sometimes we work too hard on deciding what's masculine and what's feminine. Either way, the person at the bottom of my road has finally fully decorated the house and I'm happy about it. I went past last week and had the magic destroyed mildly because I did see them putting it up. And I've never seen it before. It's usually one of those magical moments where it appears out of nowhere. And usually waits until tonight, which is the 1st of December, to put the reindeer on. Put the reindeer on last night and I was happy. I tried to get a video of it for you, but it wasn't to be. Currently reading Sprinkle of Sorcery by Michelle Harrison. Planned to finish that by yesterday, but that didn't happen because... Why didn't it happen? Oh, because I started reading it yesterday and then I allowed other things to get in the way, such as a film that me and my mother were watching, and then making soup and YouTube, and all around scrolling mindlessly through internet sites for nothing in particular, chatting to friends and the like. So I didn't finish it, though I could have finished it because it's a very quick read indeed. And although I think that I've predicted what a certain twist is going to be, it'll be interesting to see if I'm correct or not. So I'll try and finish that tomorrow because I am reading the sequel, which I believe is called A Tangle of Spells, or A Tangle with Spells, with Emily of Novell Novels. We start next Monday. But yes, work today, off tomorrow, work Friday, Saturday, off Sunday, in Monday. Then Tuesday, it's the day that we're until 10 o'clock. Then on Wednesday, I should have free going out in the evening with today's crew. Thursday off, hopefully not inebriated at all. I've started drinking bitter properly. I didn't like this foreign lager because it made you drunk very quickly. It had a high percentage apparently, and for a northerner who doesn't drink much, I couldn't really handle it, especially now I've lost the weight. Prior to losing the weight, I could drink more. Also old now, as everyone keeps telling me. I thought it was just a weight thing, and everyone says now when you reach a certain age you can't handle alcohol as much, and I thought that's fascinating. That's flaming fantastic, that is. Receding hairline, can't handle alcohol, and is avoiding carbohydrates. So Thursday will be off, Friday, Saturday in work. And it's just a case of basically counting down the days nowadays, trying to figure out what I can do when. Because basically I plan days of relaxation. You see, we're on green now, but we can't go because these dozy so-and-sos have decided that they're going to go. And now we're on red again, and we're not going to be able to get through. So we're stuck again. And there are men here manning it, and they're not manning it well. I'd call it a piss take, but I think that's too generous. Well, I'm blocking some farmer's drive now, and I hate blocking the farmer's drive. It always makes me feel bad. And now we're on green again. Oh, what's going on? Man can't even get his coffee. I was wearing gloves before this. In fact, I don't know why I took them off. Well, I do. I can't really handle the gear stick as well when I've got a glove on. There's the train going past. The train takes 7 minutes to get from where I live to where I work. But it takes about 20 to walk from the train station to where I work, so it's not that much more time efficient. Oh. I just realised I didn't want to record this long because of encoding this video tomorrow, how much battery it would take on my phone and all that fun stuff. But I'm also a glutton for punishment, and I need to record a long time to see if I've actually got anything worth salvaging for a vlog on Sunday. Oh balls, no. Oh no, there's more temporary traffic lights here. These were not here on Monday, folks. I am upset. Because I've not even printed off my work for tonight yet. I quite honestly don't even know what I'm reading tonight yet. The thing about getting older, that you can never find the time to do everything that you want to get done in a day. Because I used to think, well, yesterday I would say I had poor time management skills, but other times I don't think I have poor time management skills. I just think that tasks can be completed faster than they can. I also chose to learn Italian. I chose to start enjoying walking. I chose to add all of these different things into my life that aren't necessarily reading and writing. And when you do that, when you start having a life, well, I don't even have a life. I don't have a life. Well, not in the general sense of the word. I do intend to record a proper Woolgathering video tomorrow, and in that I'm hoping that I will have talked about the films I watched last week. If I didn't do that already, did I do that already? If I did that already, I won't talk about the films I watched last week. And just what I've been up to generally. I haven't had much involvement with the organisation of tonight's Poems and Pints, actually. I used to. All I've done this year is mention it on here, send out a tweet. I don't know who's going to turn up, which writers will be there. It's going to be very much organised by Joy, former Cheshire Poet Laureate and friend of mine who's book Morgan, I have talked about on this channel before. Because, well, Poems and Pints is her event, and the writers group are just going to go and join her. And I could lie and say I was there for Poems and Pints rather than the... See that man every day. And dependent on where I see him walking, that's how I know whether I'm late or not. I'm not late because I don't start work till 9 and it's only past, but... yeah. I have to find something seasonal, festive and Christmassy that I have written by 7 o'clock this evening, despite being in work till 5 and just seeing that the traffic takes about 10 minutes to get through. Can it be done? I don't know. I do apologise for not having looked at the camera this entire time, but quite honestly, people, I do prefer looking at the traffic. I'm also currently having to use the rainwater to clean my windscreen because my screen wash is either empty or broken, and I don't do anything mechanical. I said this last week, I'm not mechanically minded. Don't worry, this is not something I'll ask my father to do. This is a task I set for my volunteers. Wait, is nobody going to move? If nobody's moving, I'll go. You buggers might not know how to use a roundabout, and that is to my advantage. All these school children wearing coats. I tell you, I do like that children are now taking the initiative and wearing coats. Well, not those three. Only because people used to not wear coats when I was at high school, because there was nowhere to hang them, so you just got stuck, well, lumbered with a wet coat all day. And so you'd go to school, soaked through to the skin, all, not even for the sake of fashion really. Right, Chuck, are you driving? What's happening here? What is happening here? Are you trying to park? Let me know. Right, and are you coming from down there? What's happening here? Oh yeah, you're coming up now. Okay, this is fine. Don't run over the blackbird. Oh, you weren't coming up here. God, you're a tosser. You could have told me. Oh. And this is why I dislike driving in the morning. However, I haven't appreciated the headlights lighting up my face. Ugh. Anyway, I'm nearly at work. I brought you along with me. Nearly 30 minutes in the car with me, aren't you lucky? Shouldn't take me 30 minutes to drive to where I work. It's only a 20-minute drive away. Oh, and I think I need new windscreen wipers. There we go. Something to ask my father for Christmas. Sorted. Yes, I get a volunteer to look at my car when it's out of screen wash. And I've never checked my oil, but my manager's getting remarkably good at it. And people say to me, they say, Charlie, don't you want to learn these things yourself? And it's like, of course I do. But if someone else is offering to do it for me, I'm not going to say no. Who likes dirty hands? Not me. Oh, honestly, man, I can see you with your costy coffee, and I do not mind running you over. Oh gosh, they didn't put the shutter up properly while I hope they closed the door. Ugh. At least you've got to hear the general sighs and moans that I always make as I'm driving, so you can see how much I properly detest the practice. Volunteers here, so I'll be seeing the... Maybe tomorrow. I make no promises. He's not even in his vehicle. Tell you where he'll be. The bakery. Or Greg's. Like I say, today, work, poems and pints. Another volunteer's just turned up, so I'll be seeing thee tomorrow. Happy first day of Vlogmas, people.